Dylan, how much of a relief was it to get the ground game on pace early and get Mike and Brandon to kind of split the carries and take some of the pressure off you?
Yeah, first of all, man, God is good. These guys just battled all week. I think that's the best thing about this team is just the family atmosphere of it. Just stuck together. But I think you can't start talking about this game without talking about the offensive line. Coach Elliott, Brandon, Mike, Cody Gibson coming in there, knocking people around. Jarrell, Buster, Will, Sport, and Cody at right guard, and then just all those linemen. And it's pretty cool as a quarterback, just getting the view. We run a play and you carry out your fake, and then you see AJ and Corey getting off of some guy for just mauling him, 8 yards downfield, and you just show those guys fight, and I think that's what they did the whole game, and especially the second half.
Staying with that a little bit, really the first opportunity to do so. Just talk about that last drive and being able to kind of punch it down their throats.
Yeah, 10 minutes, is that how much we ran off? 10 minutes? And I think that just shows you that I think everybody in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and you still have success with it, and that shows just the power that those guys have and the ability they have. But we just got to keep working and fighting, and it was a good win for us. But that offensive line and tight ends and running backs had a heck of a game.
Dylan, what's it like starting the season, with tough opponents like A&M and now East Carolina and Georgia? Like, how there's a lot of other programs in the nation playing, easier games, but you guys aren't taking on everybody. And how do you think that's going to help you in the SEC season?
Yeah, it's really no different. You play a great team every week, and I think it's evident East Carolina was a really good team. And we just battled and got a win, and at the end of the day, that's what you come here for. You come here to win, and we did that tonight.
I think you were 15 to 18 in the second half. You feel like you kind of settled down and got in a rhythm a little bit?
Maybe, but I'm pretty confident everybody in this room can make about 10 of those throws. So it's not that big a deal.
Dylan, to give the offense a little bit of a lift, to see the defense get the 2 turnovers there in the third quarter, led to 10 points. That didn't happen a week ago.
Yeah, I think so. Was Sherrod's the first drive of the second half? Is that right? That was huge. I think, that first drive coming out's always big if you're on offense or defense, and that kind of set the tone, I feel like. And then, Gerald Dixon Jr. with the blocked field goal attempt, that was big. TJ Gurley had another interception. Those guys they worked really hard all week, and our team did. Just kind of focused on what we can do and how we can improve, and I think we did a good job, and that starts with Coach Spurrier, and that's the way he got us prepared.
Dylan, how big was that wide receiver screen? You guys seem to have a lot of success out there on the edge.
Yeah, I think it was really effective tonight. And, you get a guy like Shaq, Nick, Demir, Farah, those guys in space, and I don't think Demir caught one tonight, but those type guys in space, one-on-one, it's tough to tackle them. And I just think they're really good players, and our coaches did a great job of giving them opportunities.
Dylan, what do you think of Mike's performance tonight as bouncing back after last week?
Yeah, Mike's a special back. We know that. But really, I think the biggest thing, bigger than that, is just the way the offensive line created for anybody that was back there. And those guys just did a heck of a job. And Mike had a great game. I think he was over 100, right? And so he's just a good player and, works hard, and we're excited to have him on our team.
How important was it getting Shaq involved tonight?
I think it's really important. The more balance you can have on offense, I think the better, and that's in the pass game and the run game, than both. And tonight they were saying in there that we had 38 rushing attempts, 38 passing attempts, and that's pretty balanced.
Dylan, this time last week you guys were trying to figure out how to get that first win of the year. Now that you've got it, what does this do for the team's confidence heading into Georgia?
Yeah, well, we're going to be trying to get number 2. That's going to be the goal, and just prepare and study our film and practice really hard all week, and our coaches just trust their game plan and go to work. And that's the great thing about football. You get another opportunity week in and week out, and this one came after a tough one last week, and then we just got to bounce back from this one and get ready to roll. But yeah, it feels a lot better coming off that.
Dylan, your receivers do a great job of catching the ball. Can you talk about the blocking they did downfield for your running backs in plays too?
Yeah, it was really awesome, especially Mike's touchdown run in the first half. Early in the game, I was kind of jogging behind them. I didn't throw a block or anything, but I'm just watching them. You know, Shaq just busting his butt, just so other guys can succeed. And I think that's a sign of kind of how our guys are, just the way they work. And you know, when the ball's not coming to them, you still give